Well, let's turn to this latest report now that we're getting this evening. It's being reported that a group of about 30 trafficking suspects have been arrested in Boksburg. For more information, let's speak to Colonel Robert Netshiunda, KZN police spokesperson. Colonel, good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. Details still very sketchy at this particular point in time, but we are saying more than 30 suspected trafficking victims found in a house in Boksburg. Can you confirm the details of this latest development?
Yes, thank you for having us. Yes, we can confirm that 33 suspected human trafficking victims were rescued at a house in Boksburg. This stemmed from an investigation in Greenwood Park in KwaZulu-Natal, where a case of kidnapping was reported last week. A foreign national was reported to have been kidnapped, and the investigations led to the house in Boksburg, and with the assistance of National Specialized Unit, the house was penetrated, and the victims were found crammed in one room, and then the suspect was arrested.
Who are these victims? Where would they be originating from, and where were they heading?
We will not know for now, but the victim who was kidnapped in KwaZulu-Natal was a foreign national. We'll only mention the country when all due process had been followed. So the rest of them we would not know their origins as yet. We're still trying to put together their documentation, those who do have documentation, so that we will know who they are and maybe link up with their families. And we will not know where they were being kept there for. They couldn't be kept for anything. They could be trafficked for ransom or for any other purpose.
And as far as you know, how long have they been kept in that particular house?
We'll only have a clue about the one who was reported missing in KwaZulu-Natal. It's going to a week now. Would not know about the rest, how long they've been kept there. Maybe he just joined them along the way, or they came at the same time. But safe to say, for over a week now, the victim was kept in that house of suspect.
And is this has been a joint operation that's been conducted, or is just the KZN police who would have been following a particular trail that would have led to this house in Ekurhuleni?
You can say it's a joint operation because the detectives from KwaZulu-Natal did not work alone. Like I said, we need to get assistance from specialized units in the country to assist us in locating the house and practically penetrating the house. So it was police joint operation.
Any details that you know about the ownership of the house and except for the victims, the occupants of that house?
We do not know as yet who owns the property. We are looking at that. Like I said, it's still a fresh crime scene, and we also need to ascertain if the owner of the house has got anything to do with the victims, because you might be the owner of the house, somebody is renting a property, and you're not even aware of what's happening there. But at some point, there should be some form of ownership. As and when we investigate, we will be able to uncover those details.
So once again, Colonel, you're saying there has been some arrest. Is it just one arrest? How many people have been arrested?
One arrest so far, and we are hopeful that we'll make more arrests, because we believe that this is a syndicate, because one person could not be responsible for 33 victims. There could be a team at play with him. So with him arrested, the very same way that we go to him will be the same way that we'll get to others as well.
Yeah. And Colonel, I mean, we are just through the 16 days of activism for no violence against women and children. Could you paint a picture for us in terms of the gender split of those who would have been the 33 victims that you found?
We'll provide those details not so long, because for now, some of the victims are still too traumatized to talk. And we need to put everything together. Then when we are sure of the genders and the ages, we'll put it out. For now, we are pleased that we were able to rescue the victims and make the arrest.
Colonel Robert Netshiunda, appreciate your time. Thank you very much for coming on. KZN police spokesperson there on the latest discovery of 33 would-be victims of trafficking that were found in a house in Ekurhuleni in Boksburg. One arrest with the hope of more arrests to be, of course, followed soon.